What's the hubbub? It's time for a massive DCU news roundup, followed by some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles test footage of Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael. Yes, let's go. Starting here with a Man of Tomorrow, set picture of David Corenswet and the DC team. Call that DC with DC, right? Yes, indeed. Warner Brothers will be attending Cinemacon 2026 on April 14th. The panel is scheduled from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30. Superman is on his way back to Cleveland, an upcoming sequel within the Superman saga. Man of Tomorrow has applied for Ohio motion picture tax credits under the working title Exodus. Assuming the tax credit is approved, Cleveland will serve as Metropolis again. Speaking of Superman 2025, it received 8 Saturn Award nominations, including Best Director James Gunn, Best Actor David Corenswet, Best Actress Rachel Brosnahan, Best Supporting Actor Eddie Gathegi, and Best Adapted Screenplay Batman vs. Superman, still holding all the important Razzie Awards. James Gunn actually totaled 13 Saturn Award nominations when including Peacemaker, as well as the animated Creature Commandos and Harley Quinn. Jason Momoa on playing Lobo.
I've wanted that role forever. I never thought it was going to be Aquaman.
Yeah.
It was kind of Zack's whole thing, but I thought it was going to be Lobo for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was Batman versus Superman.
Right.
And you're like, the only guy that can beat the shit out of both of them is Lobo. So I was like, I got this. Finally. Yeah.
Totally switched it up on you.
Smoking cigars and riding motorcycles. I got this.
That's me. You're just me. Yeah.
And, he's like Aquaman. I was like, what?
Mm.
But, his vision for it was great. But I'm super pumped. It felt just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I was like,
putting on the gear for the first time?
Yeah. And also, like, my first scene in it, it's like, this is exactly, I'm fucking born to do this.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of great actors that can do stuff, but like, what you see, like, when I get to go on that press tour, and you're like, my first shot was this. Could you do this? And like, and hit it and be like, and you're like, it's it. I'll tell you when we go out.
Yeah, no, that'll be crazy.
Oh. But yeah, I'm pumped. It's very small too. So, it's obviously her beautiful movie.
And what the future holds for the character in the DCU. I only know Lobo's in this one, and so we'll see what the future of all that holds. I would love for his own thing to be coming out. I'm pretty excited when I got to step into Lobo. That was a pinch me moment, and my first scene is pretty gnarly. I'm pressed to see another actor pull off that first take, what we did. I'm excited to talk about it because it's hard. And I grabbed it with gusto, and I'm very excited about it. Jason Momoa also went on to express his thoughts regarding James Gunn, and Zack Snyder saying James's career is equal to what Zack's done, what they've built and what their worlds are. They're amazing directors towards world building. In other development news, the Jimmy Olsen series will start shooting in Atlanta during the spring. James Gunn also posted images of the favorite cookies of Martian Manhunter. We could act like a Snyder bro does with Zack Snyder Instagram image posts. Oh, hey, the Martian Manhunter is confirmed for Man of Tomorrow. Next, James Gunn states once again that Robert Pattinson will not be Batman in the DC universe, not even in an alternate version outside of Matt Reeves' films. Robert Pattinson says the Batman 2 will start filming soon. I did another movie called Prime Time, then I'm doing another one. And then basically the second I finish this, I start doing Batman 2. Paul Dano wouldn't be opposed to doing a TV series based on his comic Riddler. Year 1. Why not? If we can do something really good, you got to keep the bar high. That's one of the things I liked about Matt Reeves, and we're both obsessive. So as long as we can make something we care about. Also at this time, while Victoria Pedretti is still a popular fan casting choice for Harley Quinn, as a reminder, James Gunn has debunked that casting rumor, at least for the time being. She still seems to get traction on social media and fan message boards as cast, but this is simply not true. Reports suggested a potential more grounded version of Harley. Quinn could appear in the Batman spin-offs or sequels for at least Matt Reeves' universe, but this was never confirmed. James Gunn actually directly addressed the speculation on social media, confirming that the rumors about Pedretti playing Harley Quinn in the Batverse were false. I would speculate we'd be more likely to see Margot Robbie back in the role, which, let's also remember, the Supergirl director Craig Gillespie made Tonya. Now, talk about an upgrade from the real-life figure. Imagine being Tonya Harding and told, "We think Robbie is the perfect choice for this movie we're making." Tonya must have lied to herself and said twinning. Sam Raimi says he would love to direct a movie in the DC universe. And to this, let's remember that James Gunn cites the first Spider-Man movie as very influential to his own style of superhero movies. Sam went on to say, "I love Batman, Superman, The Shadow. I love their characters. If it had a good character story and not a retread of things we've seen, I would love to." Christine Milioti says she will not return as Sophia Falcone in the Batman 2, definitively not in the film, which is a bummer. Chris Pratt, who alongside Glenn Powell is a popular fan cast choice for Booster Gold, has confirmed he will not be playing Batman in the DCU, with a bit of self-deprecation. Added, he stated, "I sent a picture of myself with a Batman mask onto James and he just said, ha ha ha." So safe to say, I'm not going to be Batman. It was never an option, and also, I don't think I would be right for that. While not a full confirmation that she's the writer of the DCU version of Batman, James Gunn does defend Christina Hodson amidst criticism related to The Flash. James Gunn, I'll just say that anyone who criticizes Christina Hodson's screenwriting skills has almost certainly never read a script written by her. She's one of the writers who's been with us since the beginning. He goes on to say, "I don't think you can judge her work based on films directed by others, since sometimes enormous liberties are taken. I gave my opinion on her in a recent video. Christina gave the SnyderVerse its rare, fresh-rated Rotten Tomatoes movies. Bumblebee, The Flash, and Birds of Prey films are considered rather well-reviewed. As a side note, Christina wrote a well-received Batman Beyond script that the studio praised, but it did not get made. Maybe Gunn could pull that trigger one day too." Gunn also responds sharply to a fan who showed him a picture of Grant as Flash in the DCU, saying to James Gunn, "This has to happen?" His response, "It happened on TV for 9 seasons. Andy Muschietti also feels The Flash is at worst stating a decent movie where Miller's off-screen controversies hurt it. Of course, we had a publicity crisis with Ezra that is undeniable," he said, "and I'm not questioning that. But yeah, we love the movie, and actually, we really recommend it," he continued. "And again, we love the movie. We gave it our blood, sweat, and tears all the way to the end, and I watched it like a week ago and loved it again." Zack Snyder, who cast Ezra Miller, has also went on to publicly praise The Flash as great, alongside James Gunn, who was brought on to lead the DCU. Well, after The Flash was in production, some speculate Gunn was just trying to minimize revenue loss, as the movie was too far in shooting to just cancel it. He knew the DCEU SnyderVerse Flash was doomed. Andy Muschietti is still set to direct The Brave and the Bold. He is fresh from the success of HBO's It. Welcome to Derry series, which has been renewed for a 2nd season. Also on this news roundup, an update in case you missed it on Netflix and the WBD acquisition. Netflix has confirmed an all-cash agreement to acquire Warner Brothers, Discovery Studios, and streaming businesses, aiming to put the final nail in the coffin of Paramount's hostile takeover bid. Shareholders of both companies will vote on the proposed deal by April. Netflix is now promoting its relationship with the WB across social media as well. In some non-DC movie talk, "I'm crediting Tyrone Magnus for bringing my attention to John Lycan's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael test footage. It gave me the idea to cover this segment. I actually found more footage, as there is Leonardo and Donatello to view as well, so I wanted to highlight all of these. By the way, what about my personal favorite Mikey? I've got to imagine there is one for him on the way. Seriously, this keeps the spirit of the 90s movies towards the character modeling, while freeing up what they can do physically. This is what they should be striving for in new Turtles movies. I know some may complain of the Foot Clan being robots, but I think that's a choice that frees the heroes up into savage beatdowns to another degree. I like the use of their shells being bulletproof also, leaning into a superpower type of strength level. There is a lot you could do in a movie with this style. Personally, I kind of thought the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles got too far off from the aesthetic that was clearly beloved by fans. With that, it's today's Hubbub. Please subscribe and tap the notification bell. And after liking the video, add your thoughts from today's content covered. What do you think of the updates on DC? Any thoughts on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles footage as well? Thank you for watching, and look up, not back. No SnyderVerse, no problem. Wallets open for the DCU, which is the active verse. The SnyderVerse is dead already, but DC characters are bigger than anyone vision, so move on, Snyder bots.